Over the past 20 years I've travelled a lot for all things two wheels. A landscape often overlooked by many, Wales. When the sun shines like this, there's genuinely very few places I'd rather be. There's still a wild feel to it at times, landscapes untouched, and areas that truly feel remote, which is surprising in the UK, but really, you feel like you're in the back arse of nowhere. This Kove 450 is proving to be the perfect bike for exploring Wales. There's such a wide variety of terrain, from easy flowing trails to basically hard enduro, and at times the bike becomes a submarine. B roads, back roads, farm tracks, you name it, Wales has got it. And honestly, it's becoming one of my favourite places to visit. So join me and the boys as we do a 48-hour Wales in and out from east to west and back again on two of the coldest days that we've had this year. The Kove 450 really did put the cat amongst the pigeons. Well, it is 5:30 AM and I'm just getting ready to head off. We've got an hour's road ride to get to where we're going to start the route. It is -2 outside, which is obviously not ideally conducive to a motorcycle ride, especially not on the road, but it is what it is. Really looking forward to putting a solid couple of days in on the Kove 450. Yeah, she's had a good test already, but there's still more to do, and it's just a wickedly versatile piece of kit. So yeah, looking forward to that. Time to get some scran inside me. Well, it is absolutely freezing this morning. I have got something to try out though, which is heated visor on this fly racing helmet. So either I'll have a really warm face and a clean visor, or I'll have a melted helmet. Well, out with the big bikes today, and I absolutely do not feel underbiked on the Kove. It actually was all right on the motorway this morning, and now we're off road on the lanes. It just feels brilliant. It's again just proof that yes, you could rally this bike, but actually it works so well as a lightweight adventure bike. It really does. I can't see that there's really any downsides. It's doing everything that the Teneray does. Like, yeah, sure, it's maybe not quite as comfortable when you're licking along on the road, but for everything else, like, so sprightly off-road in comparison. I am loving this thing. Absolutely loving it. Thank you, Sumpguard. Well, I think we might have dithered a little bit this morning, even though we met at 8 o'clock, because it's gone 1 and we're probably only a third of the way through the route for today. So, in true Adam and crew style, we'll probably be arriving in the dark. It's just so playful, so playful. What I will say is this bike is definitely more suited to going fast. It's not like it does the slow speed stuff fine, but this engine wants to sing, and the suspension and the chassis wants some pace. When you get a bit of pace up, oh, it's just really good. Notice how the Kove just does a great job of skipping over the top of this bog. Actually caught me off guard because I was fully expecting it to sink. Anyway, time was getting on at this point. Little did we realise what was in store for us on the next lane. Let her eat. Yeah, matey, go on. Now I feel at this point I should probably clarify a couple of things. Firstly, Matt and the other boys are absolutely no slouches on bikes. They're more than capable of getting up some seriously technical terrain and getting an absolute move on when things get quick. Also, I'm not an anti-twin cylinder rider nowadays. I do very much enjoy the bigger bikes. However, what I'm realising is when stuff gets proper sticky and techie, this 450, it just sails up stuff. However, in this instance, Michael here is about to school my ass. Yes, Mike. Wow, it's the RAC this weekend, isn't it? Yeah. That is awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I dismissively said to Mike about half hour ago, oh, the only thing to get better today is if it started snowing. And snowing it is. And we've got half an hour until a warm fire and a pub meal. Oh, heated gloves are the dream! Woo-hoo! Well, we appear to have lucked out with our room. I think Tim and I will be having a cuddle tonight. Oh, time for a beer. Good morning, sports fans. Here we go, -6 this morning, time to get cracking again. And the bike was, poor thing was like frozen to the ground this morning. Here we are, about 15-20 minutes until we get off-road. Sun is shining, roads are going to be a bit treacherous, but other than that, what a banging day. So much ice. Oh, that's a shame, Matt. I thought you were going to send us straight through that. Oh, it's beautiful up here, boys. In 25 years of using bikes to explore, there's one thing that regularly hits home. The ability to share these stunning landscapes with your people is a second to none feeling for me. Every part of it, from the planning to packing to the doing, to the feeling of accomplishment when you settle for a beer and some food in the evening. The old cliche of, it's about the journey, never rings more true than when you're travelling by bike. We were greeted with this perfect hillside in the sun, the ideal opportunity for the lads to indulge me and let me get the drone out. Oh, this bike loves this. Not such a fan of the ice, mind. Oh. What do we reckon? Do you reckon it'll break?
Oh, you know, man. You wally. Right, so Mr. Waite's a bit stuck. It's quite icy. So he could have come around that way, but he decided to go through here. He's already dropped his bike about 10 minutes ago in the ice anyway, so I obviously thought this was the right way to go. It was just falling over luck. Right, so currently we're over there, look. Having a nice little chocolate bar. I'm out here in frickin' Ice Age. You right, mate?
No.
Looks like you're having fun. Yeah. Alright, let's smash some more ice and pull her through.
Man, I really am starting to love this bike. It is just so versatile. As you'll have seen earlier, it didn't get stuck in the bog because it's not as heavy. It just skips around on top of stuff. And you can actually start playing with it when you're off-road. You know, like on a big adventure bike, you're kind of a passenger at times, unless you're a very, very handy rider. So much fun off-road. Yeah. Yeah. Don't really know what happened there. Right. When it slipped, I was like, oh, it's going to catch. No, it definitely... Our last few lanes were frozen solid with remnants of snow on the ground, and as the temperature dropped and the early winter sun started to set, we pushed on to cover as much ground as we could before darkness fell proper. Another 600 kilometres aboard the Kove 450 and another mini adventure shared with my buddies on two wheels. Never a bad day on a bike. Thanks so much to you all for being here. Very soon I'll be sharing some of these awesome and sometimes slightly crazy routes with you in the form of a new venture, Pathfinder Moto. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. But for now, big love. See you again soon.